It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinions than our own. Marcus Aurelius.
What are you waiting for? Why are you so scared? Why are you scared to disappoint people, to upset people, instead of being scared and afraid of disappointing and upsetting yourself? Because I would say your opinion of yourself in regard to being a disappointment to yourself is much more valuable than being a disappointment in the eyes of other people or making other people upset. I've said this before, but you start living when you stop asking permission, when you don't need a yes or a no to do something. A dozen people can tell you not to do something, and if you want to do it, you're going to do it. But a dozen people can tell you to do something, and if you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. So it all comes down to you. What do you want to do? And as long as you aren't going to purposefully and maliciously hurt others and or yourself, the only thing holding you back is fear and opinions. You can't make everyone happy, and you shouldn't try. Be yourself, and whatever happens, happens. As Marcus Aurelius said, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." You shouldn't live your life trying to please others or explain your life in a way that others can understand it. You have a heart and you have a mind. You'd be stupid not to follow your heart. Sometimes all it takes is a feeling, and there's no need for explanation. The worst thing you can do is wait to act. Especially waiting to act on a feeling. You have to just throw yourself into the fire, into the kiln, into the storm. And as you dance in the rain, dance in the heat, instead of getting burned or getting wet, that's living. Stop trying to get the approval of other people. Stop trying to make everybody happy, because at the end of the day, in order for people to respect who you are, you have to be who you are. You're not supposed to be the idea of someone else. You're supposed to be you. Your idea, whatever that means to you. In the anime Berserk, there's a good conversation where Griffith is discussing dreams between friends and what a dream between friends should be and mean.
I believe that beneath them, there is something even more precious than these. They are driven to pursue it, and they pursue it solely for their own sake, no other.
Their dream?
One man's dream can hold dominion over the entire world. For one who dedicates his life to the forging of a single sword. While many can pursue their dreams in solitude, other dreams are like great storms blowing hundreds, even thousands of dreams apart in their wake. Dreams breathe life into men and can cage them in suffering. Men live and die by their dreams, but long after they've been abandoned, they still smolder deep in men's hearts. Some see nothing more than life and death. They are dead, for they have no dreams.
I'm sure your friends are equally as fascinated by you, and that attracts them to you.
They are my able soldiers, it's true. They are dedicated comrades who sacrifice themselves for my dream so that it might be real. But that does not make them friends. In my mind, a true friend never relies on another's dream. The man who would be my friend must have his own reason for living, beyond me. And he should put his heart and soul into protecting his dream. He should never hesitate to defend it, even against me. For me to call a man my friend, he must be equal to me in all respects.
So respect yourself. Respect your dream. Don't settle for anything less than what you're worth to please other people, because a true friend, a real person, will respect you for doing what you want and you need to do. Any criticism or any scowling or disappointment in you is just someone showing you their limitations, because as I've said, when someone tells you you can't do it, no, you shouldn't, etc., they are showing you their limitations, not yours. And limitations, like fears, are often set instead of found. And you know the way you go through fear is you step through it. Because once you step through fear, it's just a thing. Let them be mad at you. It's just someone mad at you because you're doing what you want to do, and it's not something they would do. Let them be disappointed. Let them say what they say. Let them run their mouth, because at the end of the day, it all comes from a lack of understanding who you are, and you don't need to explain yourself to anybody. Nobody has to understand you except you. Faith is the bird that feels the light when the dawn is still dark. So have faith in yourself. Have faith in your dream. Have faith in what you believe, and just go. Act. Run with the wind. Don't think yourself out of it. Just go. Because declaration without action is just a costume party. That's it. You can declare you are something, or you can declare you're going to do something, but you can say you're something, and if you don't do anything, you're just in a costume. You're wearing the gloves, but you're not hitting the bag. The pedal's to the metal, but the car's in park. I was watching the movie The Secret Life of Walter Mitty the other day, and as I was watching it, the scene where Walter gets a gift from Sean O'Connell, and the gift is a wallet.
Heard rumblings life's done. Huh? Want to say thanks. Take a look inside. A gift for all the years of hard work. Sorry about the neck roll. I spilled some blood on it while self-stitching a gun wound to my abdomen, but number 25 is my best ever. The quintessence of life, I think. I trust you'll get it where it needs to go. You always do.
What'd you get? It's a wallet?
And inscribed on the inside of the wallet is the motto of life. To see the world, things dangerous to come to. To see behind walls. To draw closer. To find each other and to feel. That is the purpose of life. To see the world, things dangerous to come to see behind walls, to draw closer, to find each other and to feel. That is the purpose of life. As I was reading it when it came across the screen, I became overwhelmed with emotion, and I got somewhat teary-eyed about it. And the reason being is because it's true. Everybody's version of life is gonna be different. But if there is one thing that can unite almost all of us, it is the truth in life's motto. To connect this to everything that's been said, that's it. Right there in that motto. And what I mean by that is, if you are living your life, and I mean if you are following your heart, but using your mind, and that is leading you to see the world, if you are coming to dangerous things, in other words, if you are growing, because you don't grow unless you come to dangerous things. If other people consider them dangerous and you don't, who cares? It's something you want to do. If it's causing you to grow, do it. To see behind walls, to really peek over something, to put yourself in a situation and to get a good glimpse at it, to really look at it, to see what's on the other side of something because you are following your heart. If it's causing you to come closer to yourself or to others or to an idea or your dream, life in general, to finding each other, whether that be with family or friends, and to feel, then you are doing the right thing. It doesn't matter if you're disappointing people. It doesn't matter if you're getting criticized by people, because as long as this is what's happening, this motto, you're seeing the world, you're coming to dangerous things, you're seeing behind walls, you're drawing closer, you're finding each other, and you're feeling, then you're living. Who cares? Why care about the noise? When Griffith says a friend must be equal to me in all respects, people who are truly friends, people who truly care, will respect your decision to live your life, see the world, come to dangerous things, see behind walls, to draw closer, to find each other, to feel. So again, I will raise the question, what are you waiting for? What are you afraid of? Why are you afraid of disappointing others instead of disappointing yourself? Why are you afraid of upsetting others instead of upsetting yourself? To quote Gore Vidal, style is knowing who you are, what you want to say, and not giving a damn. Not everybody is going to like you. Not everybody's supposed to like you. You're not supposed to please everybody. That's not being yourself. Being yourself, per se, as Gore Vidal eloquently put it, knowing who you are, what you want to say, and not giving a damn. People are either going to respect you for being who you are, or they're going to disrespect you for conforming to who you think you need to be. To bring this entry to a close, I feel as though recently I have been doing this for unselfish reasons. And I say that because this is something that is supposed to be selfish. This is purely supposed to be a place to express my thoughts. Or I should say the thoughts that come to me, that I contemplate, think about, internalize, introspect on. And it feels as if the idea of sharing my thoughts is infecting my thoughts in a negative way. And that's not something I like. I don't want to share every thought I have because I feel as though I should share my thoughts, because then the thought is something to share instead of just a thought to think on, to chew on, to think deeply over, to introspect on. And because I feel as though I have been doing this to share my thoughts instead of just to express them, the caliber of my thoughts, per se, has diminished. Because it feels as though they are not my thoughts. It feels as though that they are thoughts just to express. And with that being said, I think I need to take a step back in order to step forward. This is not a goodbye, this is simply an I'll see you soon. As Alan Watts said, and as it is said in the Tao Te Ching, when you force, it's not real. It's fake. It's too much. It's too loud. It's not real. Wu Wei, in other words, effortless action, doesn't mean there is no effort. It just means that the effort is natural. It means that it's real. It's you. And lately it hasn't felt like me. And that's more than enough of a reason to take a step back, to go forward. So to end this, don't be afraid to disappoint people. It is much more dangerous to disappoint yourself, to conform to the ideas of others instead of being who you really are. Again, style is knowing who you are, what you want to say, and not giving a damn. Don't be afraid to live. Be who you are. Be you. Stop not being you, just to not feel the heat from the furnace, or not feel the rain from the storm. Because there's getting wet, and there's dancing in the rain, there's getting burned, and becoming more resistant to the heat. And follow your heart, but use your mind. You have both for a reason, and there's no need to pick one. And as long as you are seeing the world, coming to new things, seeing behind walls, drawing closer, understanding and finding others and feeling, then you're living life. You do not have to please everybody because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And those who understand you and who respect you for what you're doing will do just that. Respect and understand you. And you know what the great thing is? You don't have to please everybody. You're not supposed to. This is not a goodbye. This is an I'll see you soon. The world is yours. Dare to be great.